Okay, so let's move on to class. So last class we seen right a few Docker commands. So what is a Docker save and what is Docker, right? So import command and so what is import save and also right. So how to create image from containers, how to create image from containers, and also last class we seen right. So what is Docker prune command? What is Docker prune 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 command? So those are the very important commands. Interview also many people asked. Okay. So what is Docker prune and so how to can you create so image from container yes or no yes. So what is the command? How to create so image from containers and all. So already last class we discussed right. So anyone any doubt yesterday comments? Clear guys? I hope now we got some idea, right? So how to pull image and how to create containers and how to remove containers and how to start containers and what is Docker inspect and history and also right how to delete only stopped containers and so those are basic commands. Clear guys? So anyone any doubt as of now? And today we are going to discuss very important topic. So what is so Docker file and so what is the Docker file and what are the main keywords available in Docker files? So anyone any doubt yesterday class? Yes or
Okay.
no? Okay. So this is very important. In interview purpose, 100%. So they are asking. So what is Docker file? And can you write so Docker file? So what is Docker file? And can you write so Docker file? So this is very important. So this is very important. Please try to understand. Let's move on to here. So this is the so Docker file. Now, interview they are asking what is Docker file. The question was what is Docker file? What is Docker file? So Docker file is nothing but this is simply right text file only. This is simply right this is the text file only. So Docker file is nothing but this is the text file. The default file name is we are giving a Docker file. So if you want to, we can change that file name also. So if you want to, we can change this file. Very important, guys. 100% they are asking if they touch Docker, and so mostly can you write a Docker file? Some anyone Docker file, and what is Docker file? And so what are the main? What are the right? What are the keywords in Docker file? What are the keywords in Docker file? So this is the Docker file. So Docker file is nothing but this is also text file. So don't think this is very simple file only. This is the Docker file. So Docker file is nothing but this is only text file. So this is only text file already here, right? So Docker file is nothing but file which contains instruction to create your own image. So now, so Docker file is nothing but this is a text file. And what Docker file have? So what Docker file have? So Docker file this which contains instruction so how to create your own image. So as of now, every image I am pulling from where hub.docker.com, right? Hub.docker.com. So as of now, I am pulling an image from hub.docker.com. So now I don't want like that. So we want to create our own image. So if you want to create your own image, so we would go for a Docker file. So we would go for Docker file. Okay, so this is simple. Simply just understand. So in interview also they are not expecting so theoretical questions. Just a question and answer, one line answer only. That's it enough. So Docker file is nothing but this is the text file. What this Docker file contains? This Docker file contains instruction how to create your own image. So how to create your own image. So how to create your own image. So how to create your own image. Clear guys? So that's it. How to create your own image. Now this is the one text file. So no need to give this is right This is the text, right? This is the notepad file. Same way, Docker file also we are returning only notepad only. But what this Docker file contains, it contains instruction how to create your own image. And a Docker daemon will process these instructions top to bottom only. So Docker daemon, you know, right? What is Docker daemon? If you send any request, the request go to Docker daemon. Docker daemon will process. Docker daemon will execute these instructions from top to bottom, not bottom to top. So first in, first out. First in, first out. Line by line only it will execute. So line by line only it will execute. I hope you got it right. So if you want to know more, so anyone any doubt here? What is Docker file? Most of the people they are asking. So Docker file. Okay. So what is Docker file? What is Docker file? So Docker file is nothing but what is so Docker file? Docker file is nothing but this is the text file. This is the text document that contains all commands a user could call on the command line to assemble an image. So what this Docker file contains? Docker file contains instruction how to create your own image. How to create instructions. So to create your own image. And Docker daemon will execute these commands. Docker daemon will execute these commands, these instructions, top to bottom only. How it will execute? Top to bottom only. How it will execute? Top to bottom only. Clear guys? Anyone any doubt here? That's it. So top to bottom only. So that instructions and all it will execute only top to bottom only. Now, so these are the Dockerfile keywords. So these are the Dockerfile keywords. But if we come to industry, most of the cases as of now we executed single line commands only, right? But if you come to real time, if we come to organization, so most of the cases we are writing only Dockerfile only. If you are familiar with how to write a Docker file, that's it. Nothing. So there is few keywords available in Docker. So the Docker provide few keywords. So these are the Docker keywords. And so if you know how to form these keywords in our Docker file, if you familiar with how to form these keywords in Docker file, so you are good at Docker. That's it. Nothing. So only limited keywords available here. Mostly we are using repeated keywords only. So mostly we are using repeated keywords only. If we know how to use, and what is the so what is the use and where we can exactly use these keywords. So if you know these Docker keywords and how to write a Docker file, that's it. So this is very simple, and so just try to understand. So now interview also many people they are asking. Now you know right what is Docker file. So Docker file is a text file, and Docker file contains I know right instructions how to create how to create your own image. So as of now mostly we are using you know right. So as of now mostly we are using existing images. Did you create any your own image? No, right? With the container also we created one image. Clear? Now see here, Docker images. Docker images. So already we have these images. These images, did you create your own image? No, right? These are the existing images. So Docker ps-a. Docker ps-a. Let me remove all images. So Docker rm, and just I am giving my image ID. Okay. So now Docker images. Okay. Now how to remove all images? What is the command? Tell me anyone. Docker RMI hyphen F
Yes.
or hyphen RMI dollar and okay. Now what is here? Docker image hyphen AQ, right? AQ or which one? I want image. Docker image images. Yesterday we seen right? What a Docker or that image Docker image. Okay, so ls means it display images. Now we want to print only IDs. Docker image hyphen a. What is saying? Docker is running already. It is running only, right? Docker. Let me see here. Already we mentioned, right? So here also, what is that? Docker image. Docker images. Sorry. Yes, we missed. So yes, only we missed yes. Clear. Okay, Docker images. Okay. So Docker images. Images means it display all images. Same only. Docker. Docker RMI. If you want to remove all images, just dollar and Docker images hyphen q. That's it. So if you want to run only single command, this is a command. What is this? Docker images. You want to print only IDs. Now see here, only IDs, right? Now same command we are forming here. So Docker RMI and so dollar or bracket Docker images, not image, images hyphen q. Q means only IDs. Now see here, deleted all images. Now check it, Docker images. Now Docker images. Okay. Now, so what is Docker file? So Docker file is a text file. Docker file is the text file. So Docker file contains instruction how to create your own image. Now, as of now, mostly we are using existing image, right? Docker pull, and we are using Ubuntu, or we are using CentOS, or we are using so Linux and all. So what these images? These images coming from which hub.docker.com. This is the official website. Actually, Docker people they are maintaining so hub.docker.com. This is the official website. Anyway, coming classes I will explain hub.docker.com. And so if we have this is the official website and all images they are maintaining here only. Click on sign in. If you already if you have username password, click on sign in. And so just already I have username. I will next class I will show you how to create setup and all. And so what is this? So this is so if you use a Docker pull, if you use a Docker pull, so the image is coming from where? hub.docker.com. So now if you use this sim, see here the image is coming downloaded. See here Docker IO library Ubuntu latest image. Did I create this image? No, right? This is existing image. Someone is already created. That people. So already they uploaded this image in our Docker hub.com. So from it is pulling that image. Clear guys? Anyone any doubt here? So now I want to create my own image. I want to create my own image. So if you want to create your own image, so this is the file, Docker file. So what is Docker file? This is the normal text file. And this Docker file contains instruction how to create your own image. And Docker daemon execute these instructions top to bottom only. So top to bottom only. Now if you come to here Docker file, so there is main keywords. These are the keywords, guys. From is the one keyword. So generally we can return so any case sensitive, but so best practice. Mostly we are typing all keywords in uppercase only. All keywords in uppercase only. So from is the keyword. Now maintainer and also run and also copy and also add. So and also work dir and also root this is work dir expose and also env volume. So like this there is many keywords available in Docker. So the many keywords and already in document here we mentioned few of keywords. Now see here from maintainer, copy, add, run, cmd, entry point, work dir, environment, expose, user, volume, label, arguments. So mostly these are the main keywords. Apart from this, there is few more keywords also available, but mostly we are focused on these keywords. These keywords. In real time also, most of the cases we are using this one only. And so now we'll see one by one. So all keywords should be written in uppercase. Okay, this is one point. But if it is working low, if you type lowercase also it will working. For best practice and all, so mostly we are writing all Docker keywords in which case uppercase only. Which case uppercase. Now if you go and search any Docker file also, so if you search any sample, so if you search any sample Docker file, okay, if you search any sample, so Docker file, so Docker file. Now we can see here there are some. This is the Docker file. So few people already they written, right? They are giving some example and all. Now we can easily understand. So these keywords and all they written which case. Now if we see here, so this is the Docker file. See here from. See here from. They written from is uppercase. Even if you write lowercase also it will work. But best practice and all. So mostly all keywords we should written in which case uppercase only. Okay. Clear guys? Anyone any doubt here? Now this is the one keyword. This is also one keyword. This is also one keyword. This is also one keyword. CMD also keyword. All keywords should written in the which case? Uppercase. Just remember. But even if you want to, we can write lower case also. It will work. There is no problem. Anyone any doubt here? So these are the main keywords, guys. So from maintainer, copy, add, run, CMD, entry point, work directory, env, expose, user, value. Now we'll see what is from. So what is from? From is nothing but this is indicates the base image and which we are using to build your own image. I want to create my own image. If you want to create your own image, first you need one image, right? Base image. So which is that base image? What is that base image? What is that base image? Okay, so that case mostly we go for so from. Now see here I am giving, so from is the, it indicates base image. Now even if you come to here, so mostly here they are using one image from, they are using Ubuntu image. They are using Ubuntu image. Now see here, if you see some others also, so we can many customization explaining writing Docker files with example. So many people already written example. If you want to, we can copy and paste it also. Just to see how they are written, how they are writing Docker file and all, and which format they are following. Just we'll see. So now from is the keyword. So what is from? From is nothing but this is the base image. So if you want to base image, see from indicates base image which are using to build your own image. Which is your base image? Whether you want to Linux image or whether you want to Ubuntu image or whether you want to Mac OS. So whatever it may be. See here, Dockerfile is used to create a clean image by removing unnecessary content from an image, and you want to use your own how to build it. So now see here. So this is the from. From is nothing but this is the base image can be Ubuntu or whatever it may be. We can select. We can select Redis image, MySQL, Tomcat image. There is many things we can add it. But which is the base image? So we can select the from. Under the from, we are going to write your base image. Now these are label. If you want to add some email under, and what is run, what is copy, add, work directory, entry point. So these are the some of the keywords. Now see here from they taken HTTPD. This is the Docker file. They install the one application. This is the one server. So now how they are returning? See here from and label version and like this. But all keywords should be written in uppercase. See here they written uppercase only. But if you want to, we can write from label and copy and work directory, whatever you want. So this is a sample file. Now, so here these are the Docker keywords. Now you know, right? From. So under the from, what we can give any image name. So now we can write if you write anything here. So this is the from, right? Under the from. So under the from, we can give anything from space and we can give any name. For example, I need base image Ubuntu, we can use Ubuntu. Or for example, you want to Linux, we can use Linux. So Linux. Suppose if you want to CentOS, we can use CentOS. So like this is the base image, guys. So this is the base image. So this is the base image. Now there is one more keyword, maintainer. TI maintainer. Maintainer is nothing but author. Who is the author? Who implemented this file? So email address, that name, that information and all we can pass here. For example, here I am passing. Here I am passing. Okay. So my email ID. Whatever you want, this is up to you. Whatever information you want, we can pass it. So this is nothing but author information. This is nothing but author information. Maintainer, who created this Docker file, who created this Docker file. Now see here. So now these are like this, we can pass many images. Now maintainer, it will be used comments and description, author, owner, who maintain this Docker file, who is the owner, and whatever you want, we can pass it. So this is the optional only. If you want to, we can pass it. Now this is the copy command. So this is the copy keyword. This is very very important, guys. Copy means if you want to copy files, see, using copy we can copy files and folders to image. Files and folders will be copied from while creating an image. When we are copying these files while creating the image, these all files and files will be creating copy from your local to that image, and it will copy local files from host server, from host server, from where we are build image, the image while creating the image, the files will copy, okay. So that case mostly we go for a copy command, that is copy keyword. So this is the syntax, copy, source and destination. So mostly this is I, right? Now I want to copy one file. This is the copy. See here, copy. This is the source file, and also destination path. Destination, we need to pass two arguments, so destination path. So that case mostly we go for this is the copy keyword. So copy keyword, so source and destination, when files are copying while creating image, all files copy from host server to that image while creating the image. See here, we are build an image to the image while creating the image. So now this is the copy. So this is the syntax. If you want to copy any file, source and destination. Now copy. This is the var file, and I am copying to. So this is the user local Tomcat web apps directory. So web apps directory, So that case mostly we go for. So this is the copy keyword. Clear, guys? So from is the base image. If you want to took, if you which image you want base, so that case this is the image name, and this is the image name, and maintainer. This is the author information and all. Whichever information you want, we can pass it. And so this is the copy. Copy means file name, whatever you want. For example, I am using so Java app.java var file, and so this is right, so where you want to copy, this is your container path. So where you want to, so user local generally, so user local, and so Tomcat and web app directories. I am going to so copying this java app.var file. So this is the web apps. Now this is the local. This file available in our local machine. This is the host server. This file I am copying to user local Tomcat web apps direct. This is the path, for example only I am giving. So we need to give two arguments, source and destination. This is the source and this is the source. Where is your file and where you want to copy that file. That's it. Clear, guys? So anyone any doubt here?
No, sir.
Okay. So now so first we will see, and later I will create one docker file. Now there is one more keyword, add keyword. Add also we can copy files to image while creating an image. If you want to copy any files to image while creating an image, add can copy local files from host server, and also it can download from the remote also. And enter purpose, this is very 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 important. What is difference between copy and add? Now here I am saying, so copy also it is copying files, source to your destination path. With the help of add also we can copy files and directories while creating an image. But what is difference between copy and add. So most of the people ask this question. What is difference between copy and files? Simply we can explain. Both the purpose is same only. If you want to copy files source to destination, whether we can use a copy keyword or whether we can use a add keyword. But what is main difference? Suppose if file is available in our local host server. So that case mostly we go for copy keyword. Suppose if you want to download anything from remote server and also you want to extract those files and all, so that case mostly we go for add keyword. Now see here, so this is the URL. This is the URL and this is the download destination. I want to download from remote. I want to download from remote. I want to download from remote. So that case we go for so destination. You know, right? So yesterday also we discussed two commands: import and load and so import. Okay, both are purposes same only. But what is the main difference between load and import? So import means if you are any files, if you are a source file, if you want to download anything from other repository or any remote location and all, so that case ghostly we go for import. And why where we which case we go for load? If you are the tar files and all available local machine, that is a host server, that case we go for load. Clear, right? Same purpose. So this is very important. What is difference between copy and add? Interview also many people asked what is difference between so what is difference between copy and add? Now tell me anyone. So which case we go for copy? Suppose your files available your host path, host server or host mission. That is nothing but your in our mission. So that case mostly we go for copy. And so if you want to we can use add also, but the main so extra activities add is if you want to download any tar files or any files, so that is the add. We are using add or url, and also we can use a destination path. Clear guys? Destination, that is path. Copy also we can use same purpose, but mostly copy we are using so local files in our host files. This is the source. It does. This is a path, source path, and this is the destination path. This is the destination path. So, but we can use anyone. But you can use anyone. Now we know, right? Which is the so which case we go for? So which case we go for? Which case we go for add, and which case we go for copy. So this is very important. In interview, many people ask this question. What is difference between copy keyword and add? Okay. So simply we can say, so both are same purpose only. If you want to copy files from source to destination, so that case whether we can go for a copy or add also. But the extra benefit of add means so we can download any files from remote, and we can so download from remote, and we can copy to the destination, and also we can extract that as well also. So that case mostly we go for add keyword. Add. Now see here, we can also add also can copy files while creating an image. But the extra what is this? So what is this? We can download files from remote also. We can download files from remote, and also we can extract those files automatically. Or if you want to, we can extract. The syntax like this. This is the syntax. Add. So this is see here. This is a local file, and this is your target. This is your destination path. This is also we can use. So here also we can use copy, or here also we can use add. But what is this? If you want to download any files and all, that case we go for add keyword. I hope you got it right. Anyone any doubt here? Yes or no? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear,
So,
Ravani? And one more thing. Suppose I downloaded any tar file from remote. What this add behavior is automatically it will extract also. No need to do separately. See here. If it is star file add, will copy the file and also it will extract automatically. For example, if you download any tar file from remote internet, so generally we are extracting manually, right? So once you downloaded the tar file, tr tar hyphen xvzf xvzf, and again we are using tar file name, right? File dot tar file. Manually we are extracting. But if you use add keyword, so we are using add, and I am using a tar file file dot. I am using a URL. Some using HTTPS or something. I am giving some path and all. I am giving some path of file dot tar file, and destination I'm where we want to copy. For example, user user local tomcat somewhere web apps slash automatically it will extract, no need to extract, right? So if you use add, automatically it is downloading the star file and automatically it is extracting that tar file also. So that is the behavior of add keyword. So that is the behavior of add keyword, already I noted here. So that case mostly we go for this one. Now there is one more keyword, run. So run instructions will execute commands. Run command and instructions will be executed while creating an image. While creating an image. While creating an image. Now see here. So while creating an image, run will execute. So now see here, this add and copy. When it will execute, so now see here copy. While copying file while creating an image. Okay. While creating this all are executing while creating an image only. Now you know, right? So this is like run. All Linux commands executing with the help of run only. Now see here, we can have a number of instructions in the Docker file. And one more thing, so we can use a multiple run keywords in our single Docker file. Run. Now if you want to update packages, we are using, right, m update hyphen y. For example, I want to install a Git software. So see here, run and m. Okay, install git hyphen y. For example, I want to install a maven. See here, run m install. Okay, so maven hyphen y. Now see here, single Docker file. How many run keywords we can use? Only one or multiple? So one Docker file, how many run keywords we can use? Multiple times we can use. That is depends on your requirements. Clear, Shivaji? That is depends on your
Yes,
requirement.
sir.
We can call many times. We can call many times. So where multiple run keywords we can call in our single Docker file. So already we written, see here, we can have n number run instructions in the single Docker file. All run instructions will be executed one after another from the top to bottom only. Now here I written three times. How it is executing? First it is executing last one and second one, or first one it is executing second one two, like that, not like that. How it is executing? First in first out. First it is executing this command, and second time it is executing this command, and third time it is executing this command. Now got it? So first in first out only. Now it is executing one by one only. Suppose even if you return multiple run commands, so it is executing only one by one. See here, one after another from the top to bottom. So here, which is the top? This is the top, right? This is the second. This is the third. So like this only it will execute. Clear, guys? I hope you got it right. So anyone, any doubt here? If you want to run any Linux command, simply we can use run ls command. Now see here, run mkdir mkdir sample. Now see here, all Linux commands executing run executing with which command? Run keyword. Which keyword? Run keyword. Now whatever you want, whichever Linux command you want to pass, so with the help of run keyword we can execute it. With the help of run keyword we can execute it. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is very simple. In a in one Docker file, we can use multiple times run keywords. Now see here, run ls. You know, right? What is ls? It will display all files and directories. You know, right? What is this? It will create sample directory. You know, right? Run yum install. It is installing maven package. Yum run yum install git package. I am updating packages and all. So like this, we can declare many run keywords in our Docker. See here, run, run command with arguments. We can pass like this also. So there is two ways we can pass executable form and shell form. So executable form and shell form. Now I pass which form this is? This is the this is the shell form. This is the shell form. Directly I run commands, right? So directly I run commands. So this is the now see here shell form we can pass, executable form also we can pass it. So that is your wish, up to you. So we can pass arguments like bracket also or directly shell form also we can execute. So anyway, we'll see. Now, one more keyword. CMD and entry point. This is also very important. So what is difference between CMD and entry point? In interview also many people asked. So what is difference between CMD, entry point? CMD and entry point. Now you know, right? What is difference between copy and add? And same way, so this is also CMD and entry point also. These are the keywords, Docker keywords. Now see what is CMD. Now see here, CMD instructions will execute command. Okay, I want to execute any command. I want to execute any command. So mostly that case we go for CMD. Now see here, CMD command or instructions will be execute while creating container. When this command will execute while creating command container. When these keywords are executing while creating an image. Remember, add, copy, from. So these all are executing while creating an image. But CMD and entry point executed while creating a container. While creating a container, not an image. While creating container, so that time only that CMD will execute. So now see here, I want to extract a jar file. See here, shell form. And if you want to execute executable form, so Java, this is the executable form. So if you want to accept, there are two ways we can pass it. So whatever you want, we can so use this one. So this is the now CMD instructions will be used to start process inside the container. So while container is created, the CMD instructions will start your process, run your actual task and all. And same way there is entry point entry point instructions will execute. This is also execute command. This is also instructions will execute command. Entry point and instructions will be execute while creating the container. Both are same purpose only. Both are executing while creating containers only. Both are executing while creating the containers only. Now, so entry point also we can pass two ways. One is shell form and the second one is executable form. So we can pass like this two ways. Now, what is difference between a CMD and entry point? See here, CMD instructions can be overridden while creating the container. Suppose I written multiple CMD commands. Now that case it will override the CMD. But so entry command instruction cannot overridden while creating the container. So how like this we'll see practically later. Just orally remember. So entry point and CMD both purpose is same only. It will execute the instruction. So see here, it will execute. So its CMD instruction will execute. This is commands. When it will when these commands CMD commands executing while creating the containers only. While creating the containers. So that CMD we can call two ways. One is shell form and the other one is so executable form. Both are same only. We can pass two ways. Okay. How we are passing means I will show you later. Just remember. And entry point also. Now see here. This is also while creating the container. So it will execute the command. But the difference is if we have multiple CMDs. Now if we come to here. So cmd I given the cmd ls Linux commands. I given so cmd I given the cmd for example touch abc.txt. Now I given cmd three times I call it right cmd. Okay, cmd and so here mkdir or I can start I given something. So start something tomcat tomcat dot batch file or sh file something. Here I given three files, right? Three times I call it cmd and so which will execute output only we can see last one. So that is the behavior of CM. It is overriding. Now see here, right? Here we are mentioning one word. So override written while creating the container. So even I call three times, only we can see output CMD last one only. This so already LS is there. So it is overridden by this one. This is overridden by this one. So finally, which one it is executing? Last one only. Finally, user can see only this output. Only user can see this output. Only user can see this output. Clear, guys? So that is the behavior of CMD. So that is the behavior of CMD. Even though if you are pass multiple CMDs, only it is overridden and which one it will execute? Last one only. The user also it will see output last command only. Clear, guys? So that is the behavior of CMD. So that is the behavior of CMD. So if you want to know more about so Docker CMD. If you type Docker CMD, so now see here CMD and entry point. So here where they used CMD. Now see here. So they are using a CMD and they are executing some path and all. So like this we can pass. See here CMD. This is the executable form. So this is the shell form. This is the executable form. This is the syntax. Okay, anyway we'll see. Just orally try to understand. Okay, next class I will show you for each and every keyword so practically. So see here CMD and how to use means so they are giving some example also. Now see here CMD echo. This is the test. CMD I given like this. Whatever you want we can. Now see multiple CMD. Now even if you want to we can pass multiple CMD. Now see here CMD just I given echo. So CMD echo. CMD echo. This is the test. And same I am giving three times. So now if you see here three times. This is the test one and this is the test two and this is the test three. Now what is the output we can see? What is the behavior of CMD? It is overridden, right? So we can see only which is the last, which is the last. See here, overridden and which is the last one. Only we can see this output. Only we can see this output. That is the behavior of CMD. Even if you call multiple CMDs, only it will, only we can see user last one. Only last one. Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the behavior but entry point not like that. So entry point not like that. This is also same. This is also it will execute the instruction while creating the containers, but here also we can pass also shell form as well as executable form. And here one more thing else, so that in entry point we can runtime we can so override the arguments. Runtime we can change that arguments. Runtime we can change that arguments. So I will show you later. Just leave it. Anyway, here example and all we don't have, right? So that case mostly we go for entry point and CMD. And so which one we can use in Docker file? So that is depends on your wish. So whether if you want to, we can use CMD or we can use entry point also. But both are same purpose only. Both are same purpose only. But if you even if you call multiple CMDs, it is overridden, and which is the last one, that one only it will execute. But if you use the entry point, CMD values and all, we can overrate rate in runtime. I will show you later practically how it will work. So these are the some of the basic difference. Now this is the work directory. If you want to write working directory, so which is your working directory? If you want to set that path and all, so that case we can set. So if you connect to my container, I want to go to particular directory. See here, this is the syntax. Work directory, every time I want to go to this path, OPT directory. So that case we can use like this. Work directory means so once if you connect a container, so by default the prompt it will show this prompt only. No, I want to go to under here. So sample or DevOps something path. I'm going to set some path. So this is the working directory. If you connect your container, by default path will display this path only. It will go to that particular directory path. Particular directory path. Okay. So this is a so some basic what is right now I hope you got it. So what is from this is the base image, what is the maintainer author information, and which case what is add keyword, what is copy keyword, what is run keyword, and what is also work directory. So these are the some basic and let me create one sample docker file. So how to write a docker file? So how to write a docker file? So what is the default name for docker file? Default name for Docker file is Docker file only. Default name Docker file only. Docker file. Docker file. So now doubt here. Sir, can I change this file name? Yes, sir. So if you want to, we can change this file name also. So if you want to, we can change this file name also. So this is the default file name. So that Docker engine by default it is identifying this file only. Suppose if you change this file name, we need to give your Docker file path. You need to give every time. We need to update your Docker file path. We need to update your Docker your file path. So now let me come to here how to create Docker file and all. We'll see one sample Docker file. Now see here. So Docker images. Okay, where I mean here, right? Not here. First I want to connect, right? So let me connect. It is timed out. Let me connect my instance. Now I connected and sudo hyphen I am connecting root user and check it. So ls. So do we have any Docker file here? No, I don't have anything. Now you know right how to create Docker file. So vi d capital letter Docker file. So that's it. Docker file. There is no extensions. So .txt, .doc, no need to give any extensions. So no need to give any extensions, guys. No need to give any extensions. Clear? So very simple. VI. You know, right? What is VI? If you want to add something, that case we go for VI. VI Docker file. VI Docker file. Docker file is the default file name. Docker file is the default file name. Okay, I created. Now I want to add some lines, right? I means insert. Now add lines from. So what is your base image? Which base image you want? Tell me anyone. Whether you want Linux or Ubuntu or CentOS or macOS or Jenkins or Tomcat, whatever it may be. That is your wish. Now I am using Ubuntu. So what is this? This is my base image. What is this? This is my base image. Clear? Yes or no? Now I am going to create my own image. Okay. Now this is my Docker file. So this is the first keyword from. From is nothing but a base image, which is your base image, Ubuntu NF and maintainer. Now I give anything that is your name, whatever you want, we can pass it. This is your author information and all, whatever you want. So we can give it. Okay. Just I'm giving just my mail ID, my name. That's it. Whatever it may be, you can pass. That's it, guys. Now I added only two keywords from. From means base image, which base image you want, and maintainer. Now escape, colon, save. How to save this file? X. Save and quit the file. Now see here, now Docker, sorry, now clear the screen, ls. Now see here, this is our Docker file. So now see the content, cat space Docker file, cat space Docker file. So how many keywords I added? Only two keywords I added. Now see here. So already I written some example and all. Just if we have time, go through this, we can easily understand. Now see here. So like this, we can add it. Okay, whatever you want. Now see CMD entry point and all, whatever you want. Example. Okay. Now see here, this is the Docker file, and this is the image name. How to build the image? So Docker build. So Docker build means this is the command, this is the actual command. So even if we come to here, we can pass many arguments. So Docker build. So this is also Docker. See here, Docker build command builds Docker image from Docker file. Now I have a Docker file. From this Docker file, I want to create my image. I want to create my own image. If you want to create your own image, so this is the syntax, guys. This is the syntax. So this is the syntax. Now see here, Docker build. We can give Docker build. Okay, hyphen T, and also we need to provide Docker file. If you have any text files and all, we can pass it. So these are the arguments. So these are the options. These are the many options available. Whatever you want, so we can also add it. Okay. So anyway, coming classes we will see all one by a few these options and all we can check with. Okay. So now I given so Docker build data. Dot represents a current working directory. Dot represents a current working directory. Now simply I am going to build. So now this is a command, right? Now where is your Docker file? In my current working directory, pwd. Pwd is nothing but so I am in root path. Now here my Docker file is available. Clear? Now this is my Docker file. Now I want to build. Now what is that build command? Here also we can see Docker image. So here there is one command. See, there is one build. Build an image from the Docker file. If you want to build your Docker file, if you want to build an image from Docker file, so what is the command? Docker build. What is the command? Docker build. Now see here, I am going to use same command only. So Docker image, build, Docker image, build, and I am giving a data. So data represents a current working directory. Where is your Docker file? My Docker file was available in this path only. In this path only. In this path means where I am in. I am in root path. So in root path, my Docker file is available. Okay. Now see here. Now I given so Docker image build. Now see here, building sending build context to Docker daemon, and total it is 80.36 MB, and step 1 from, and step 2 see here, and removing interface container, and your so successfully build. This is your image ID. This is your image ID. Now check it, Docker images. Now see here. Now see here. Which image created? Which image created? What is this image? Yesterday I discussed, right? What is this image? I don't have any tag name. I don't have any repository name. What is this image?
Dangling image.
Dangling image. Which image does not have tag name or repository name? This image is nothing but a dangling image. Already last class also we seen. Already here also, right, somewhere we used that one also. Somewhere we used that one also. Anyway, so that is, I hope right. What is that one? Dangling image. What is that one? Dangling image. Clear, guys? Anyone any doubt here? So somewhere also I we did all these things. Docker. Okay, I used it. Okay, dangling. Now if you want to add proper name and all, so we can set tag name also. Okay, if you want to, we can set So tag name also. If you want to, we can set a tag name also. Now we'll see already this example. Everything I written here for your convenient purpose and how to run it and how to execute also. So these are few examples. Now see here Docker build. Now I given now I given this is your hyphen t and we can give image name and we can give tag name. So right now this is the dangling image was created. I didn't mention anything, right? Suppose, no, no, sir, I want to give tag name and I want to give proper tag name and I want to assign proper repository name also. Now now see here, Docker images, Docker image. Now there is a one C, right? So this is the tag also we can use hyphen T. We can mention also. Now see here, this is the syntax. So Docker build hyphen T and image name and tag name and your where is your Docker file. That's it. Now see here. Now I'm giving same only. So Docker build or Docker image build. We can use both. Docker image build, Docker image hyphen T. So what is image name? Here I am using DevOps. Image name is DevOps. What is the tag name? I am giving version 1 or V1 or 1, whatever you want. That is your wish. Space. So where is your Docker file? Current working directory. Clear, guys? So this is the syntax. So earlier I didn't mention hyphen t, I didn't mention any image name, I didn't mention any tag name. So that was created dangling image. Now I given proper. See here, Docker image build hyphen t and image name and tag name, whatever you want. For example, I want to v1. And where is your Docker file? Present working directory. That's it. Now see here. Now see here. So your image was created. What is your image name? This is DevOps. What is your tag name? V1. Let me check it. Docker images. Now see here. Properly it is created or not? See here. DevOps V1. And this is your image ID. Now see here. Now here we have doubt. Sir, earlier there is no repository name, no tag name. Now we can directly see here. 3 minutes the image was created. Now it is updated that registry name, and that tag name. Let me delete that one. Now doubt, right? So Docker RMI and I am using image ID. I don't want this one also. Let delete it. Okay, I deleted. Now see here. So now I don't have anything. Now see here Docker images. I don't have any images. Now I have my Docker file. Now this is my Docker file. Where is this Docker file? PWD, current working directory only. This is the root directory, file is available. Now give it Docker image build hyphen T. Next image name, whatever you want. Now colon tag name. For example, 1. And where is your Docker file? Present work star represents present working directory. Star represents the present working directory. Now see here, clear, guys? Now check it, Docker images. So this is my own image. So this is my own image. This is my own image. Now see here, repository name and tag name and which is my base image. Ubuntu is my base image. That is by default it is downloaded. That is full my base image. Now got it. In our Docker file, which is my base image, cat space Docker file. Now which is my base image, Ubuntu. So first it is pull that Ubuntu image. Next it is creating my own image. Now clear? Now we can use your image. Now how to create container? Docker run hyphen it our image name. What is image name? Or a image ID. Simply I am giving my image ID. That's it. Now see here, container was created. Remaining story same only. Now got it, guys? So anyone any doubt here as of now? Now see here Docker ps hyphen a. Now I created one my own image. From that image, I created my container. Anyone any doubt? I hope you got it right. Yes or no? What Shivaji? Ramesh? Clear? Very, very, very important. Real time as well as interview purpose also. Many people they are asking, can you write one sample Docker file? So first you need to remember Docker keywords. If you know Docker keywords, we can easily write your Docker file. That's it. Okay. So just we see one Docker file, right? So next class we'll see a few more Docker files, and I'm going to add multiple keywords and all. We can understand. So anyone any doubt, guys? So that's it from my side today.